Around 180 million years ago, the massive supercontinent known as Gondwana began to break apart. One of the resulting landmasses eventually became home to both Australia and Antarctica. By roughly 30 million years ago, Australia had fully separated and embarked on a slow drift northward. This physical isolation, combined with changes in climate and land formations, gave rise to the extraordinary biodiversity that defines Australia today. Over 80% of Australia's plants, mammals, reptiles and frogs are entirely unique to this continent and cannot be found anywhere else on Earth. Iconic animals like kangaroos, dingoes, wallabies, wombats, koalas, platypuses and echidnas are just a few examples of its remarkable native wildlife. Yet, despite our familiarity with these creatures, much about Australia's native species remains a mystery. One intriguing question often arises: why, despite its vast natural diversity, does Australia lack a native big cat species? In this video, we'll delve into this fascinating topic and explore the possible reasons behind it. Before we jump in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay updated with more incredible content. Let's get started. Australia's unique biodiversity stems largely from its long-standing geographic isolation. After breaking away from the supercontinent Gondwana approximately 99 million years ago, the continent evolved in its own distinct direction. This isolation is why marsupials dominate Australia's ecosystem, far surpassing their presence in other parts of the world. Placental mammals only began arriving in Australia during the Pleistocene era, when the continent drifted closer to Southeast Asia. However, even then, only species like bats and rats managed to establish themselves, so why are big cats missing? The most likely explanation lies in the lack of suitable prey. Australia has relatively few large animals, and the ones that do exist are challenging to hunt. Historically, the continent was home to megafauna, as well as the predators that hunted them. However, these species disappeared roughly 65,000 years ago, coinciding with the arrival of humans. If big cats ever attempted to migrate from Asia, they would have faced two major hurdles: intense competition from native species and insufficient food sources. Additionally, large carnivorous niches in Australia were already filled by marsupials, such as the now extinct Thylacoleo carnifex, often called the marsupial lion. The Thylacoleo carnifex lived from the early to late Pleistocene and was a powerful predator. Standing about 75 centimeters 30 inches, tall at the shoulder and measuring 150 centimeters 59 inches from head to tail, it weighed up to 160 kilograms 353 pounds. Its size was comparable to that of female lions or tigers. This predator was built for strength rather than speed. Its robust jaws, strong forelimbs and retractable claws made it a formidable ambush predator. Likely strategies included sneaking up on prey, leaping from cover or dropping from trees. Despite its impressive adaptations, the marsupial lion went extinct around 46,000 years ago, leaving no large carnivores to fill its ecological role. Ultimately, the combination of geographical isolation, limited prey, and competition from native predators likely explains why Australia never developed its own big cat species. If you found it interesting, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. I'd also love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what topics you'd like us to explore in future videos.